Today we're talking with Simon Raik-Allen, the CTO of MYOB. Simon, in your tenure as CTO of MYOB, there's been some exciting changes. We've spoken about some already today. Can you give us an idea of what's yet to come?
No, that's all top secret. Really, it is more cloud, it is more mobility, it is more APIs, right? So that is definitely the way we're bringing all our products forward. It's an enabling approach, right? APIs enable, mobile enables. We've taken an interesting approach to mobile. It's not about necessarily replicating the entire accounting and business management suite on a mobile, but really we call them here mobile moments. There are certain things you want to do on certain devices at certain times.
Definitely.
Right? Raising an invoice on a little iPhone on the tram is not what you want to do.
No.
Right? Raising an invoice on an iPad at a customer site, absolutely. iPhone on the tram might be doing some bank reconciliation. You know, you've got a couple of transactions that have come in and you mark those transactions off. That's something you can do during the day. It's small, it's easy, it fits on a mobile. We're seeing the rise now of tablets. That's enabling, a whole different mode of operation.
Sure.
We're seeing now touch screens. What is touch screen going to do for business management software, right? There will be a whole experience around what kinds of things are now enabled through touch.
Yep.
It may not be everything. There might be some certain functions that'll work really well in the touch world.
Sure.
The next big thing will be the connect technology, the technology that watches what you're doing.
Yep.
In a couple of years' time, I suspect. We're seeing touch now roll out across laptops, but I suspect in a couple of years' time we will see connect technology built into every single laptop and desktop. So people will be doing their books by waving their hands. You'll walk into a cafe and you'll see people browsing the web and doing the stuff with their hands, and it'll look kind of weird. But that's what's going to be happening, right? So
Sure.
Choosing the right user experience for the right activity at the right time is what it's all about.
Sure.
And that's how our strategy is for rolling out these mobile moments and what our API is enabling as well. So our API opens up the opportunity to build these moments on the various devices, right? Because every device has its different technology, right? On an Android, you'd build with Java. You still can do HTML. On an iPhone, it's not Java. On an iPhone, it's Objective-C. So it's,
Yep.
We are trying to keep ourselves at the cloud side to be agnostic from a technology point of view so that we can build these moments in any technology.
Okay, fantastic. We've already started talking about mobility. It's definitely dominating software development at the moment. How important do you think that it is for an organisation to embrace this concept?
Well, as we're seeing in business, people are on the roads a lot more.
Yeah.
Right? The days of just going into the office and sitting there all day long, especially for small business, you might have 3 partners in a business. If they're at their desks all day long, they ain't getting work done.
Yep.
Right? They've got to be on the road and they've got to be, in different areas, yet they have to be collaborating. And collaboration comes through cloud technology,
Sure.
right? And so when they collaborate with the cloud and they're on the road, they are mobile. And so every organization needs to be thinking about what that does, what it means to them, what those moments are that they will be doing from their mobiles or just on the road. And today many people carry a laptop with them wherever they go. Some people carry a mobile, some people carry a tablet. I recently went to Sydney and I had all 3. It takes a while to get through the security scanners at the airport, let me tell you.
I can imagine. Now, sort of you've spoken a little bit about the business functionality that mobility can add. In terms of the customer side, we've seen a lot of organisations simply replicate their online presence through mobile devices. Do you see that as the best use of this technology?
In some cases it might be. As I mentioned, we follow a philosophy around picking the right user experience for the right device.
Yep.
And that does not necessarily mean replicating an entire experience. However, that said, many of our customers have done that. So they've put our software in the cloud using third-party hosting, and that's all now available for them through an iPad, for example. And
Okay.
And they like that and they use that. It's not for everyone.
Yep.
We also see that we have a mobile tablet version of our Account Edge product, which is our accounting for the Mac users, We have a native app for that, and that's that is a full suite.
Yep.
So that that's an approach where it did make sense. But the device and whether it's touch or how big the screen is. I mean, an iPad Mini now. You don't want to do everything you could do on an iPad with the Mini because it's a whole different ball game. I just got myself a phablet. All right, it's it's a 5.5 inch phone, but kind of like a tablet. So it's a whole middle world. It's a whole spectrum. Though the one size fits all is absolutely not true.
Sure. I've heard that the next big innovation will be the smartwatch. So a smaller tablet that tells the time as well.
Yeah. It took me a while actually to find the phone function on my phablet.
Okay.
But on Kickstarter you can buy a Pebble watch which hooks into your iPhone and it's got apps and you can control your phone interface from your phone. You can control your watch experience. And they've got apps for that now, etc. So I put my order in 6 months ago, and my order was number 50,000.
Okay.
Plus.
Wow. So
50,001. Yeah. So and they've just done their first 40,000, whatever. So yeah, it's going to be very popular.
Okay. Fantastic. Today we're talking with Simon Raik-Allen, the CTO of MYOB. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this interview.